Good morning, students. Today's topic is solubility of solids in liquids. In pharmaceutical industry, there are various number of formulations are having solids are dissolved in a liquids. Examples: elixirs, syrups, lotions, liniments, and suspendants. For preparation of these type of dosage forms, solubility of the solids are most important. In this topic, you will discussing about introduction, definition, expression of concentration, mechanism of solute and solvent interactions, ideal solubility parameters, and applications on ideal and real solutions. In coming to introduction, in previous classes discussing about definitions of solutions: solute, solvent, saturated solution, supersaturated solution, and unsaturated solutions. In expression of concentration, it can be expressed by using different types of parameters: molarity, mole fraction, molarity, normality, molality, and weight by volume, volume by weight, and volume by weight, volume by volume percentage. There are different types of interactions are involved in solute and solvent interactions. These can be explained in previous class. Ideal solubility parameters are also explained in previous class, and also ideal solutions and real solutions topic also covered in previous classes. In coming to today's class, introduction. The solubility of ideal solutions can be easily predicted. It is mainly depending on temperature, melting point of solid, and molar heat of fusion. The prediction of a solubility of non-ideal solution is difficult. It means the solubility of ideal solution can be easily determined, and the solubility of non-ideal solution can be not easily determined. Ideal solutions. Ideal solution of a solid in liquid is a dispersion in which, unlike molecule having same affinities as they do for their own kind, in ideal solutions attractions are present. Their attraction forces between molecules are having same magnitude. In ideal solution preparation, molar heat of fusion is observed when solid melts. In ideal solutions, heat of fusion is equal to heat of solution. The mole fraction solubility for ideal solution is obtained by using thermodynamic considerations by minus log x to I is equal to delta HF by 2.303 R into T naught T by T naught minus T by T naught into T. The above equation T naught is equal to melting point of solid solute in kelvins, T is equal to temperature of the solutions, R means ideal gas constant, joules per kilomole. The above equation is not suitable for when the T is greater than T naught, since the substance is liquid state at a temperature above its melting point. Then plot a graph in between reciprocal of absolute temperature versus molar fraction of solubility is on y-axis. You will obtain a linear graph. By slope gives molar heat of fusion. Slope is equal to delta HF by 2.303 R. Ideal gas constant value can be determined. So by the use of these graph, determine the molar heat of fusion. For non-ideal solutions, when heat of solution is positive, the solutions are called as non-ideal solutions. The activity of solute in solution is expressed, its concentration is multiplied with activity coefficient. In above terms, concentration is expressed in terms of molecular portion or mole fraction. Mole fraction A2 is equal to xt into gamma 2. Taking logarithms on two sides, log A2 is equal to log x2 plus log gamma 2. The rational activity coefficient gamma 2 depending on nature of solvent and solvent, mainly depending on temperature of the solution and nature of solute and nature of solvent. These are solute related factors are molar volume and solubility parameter. Solvent related factors are volume fraction and solubility parameters. Interaction of solute and solvent can be expressed by using gamma 1 and gamma 2. The rational by substituting the values in the above equation. The rational activity coefficient is written as log gamma 2 is equal to gamma 1 epsilon 1 minus epsilon 2 whole square by V2 neta 1 square by 2.303 into RT. Substituting the equation 18.7, you will obtain the another equation minus log x2 is equal to log x2 infinity 2 plus V2 infinity 1 square by 2.303 RT into epsilon 1 minus epsilon 2 whole square. The equation is called as Scatcherd-Hildebrand equation. For non-ideal solutions, this equation can be applied, so these solutions are called as regular solutions. The solutions which deviate from the above equation, they are called as non-regular solutions. Activity coefficient mainly depending on temperature, nature of solvent and solute and their interactions. Thank you.